Here are the most expensive dollar coins sold at public auction during 2024. It is a peculiarity in certain issues of the Morgan dollar that the mint state coins can be extremely difficult to find in an issue where circulated grade coins seem to be plentiful, effectively existing as conditional rarities, if not so in absolute terms. The 1886 O from the New Orleans Mint is just such an example. This coin is graded as PCGS MS65, making it one of the finest non-proof-like coins known. In March, it was sold at auction by Stack's Bowers for the sum of $144,000. The 1803 draped bust silver dollar would, as it turns out, be the last silver dollar issued from the US Mint for more than 3 decades. A few coins were in fact minted in 1804, but as we now know, those were actually all struck using existing dies, so in other words, they were dated as 1801, 2, or 3, leading eventually then to the creation of the much storied Class 1 1804 dollars. This 1803, though, is an exceptionally well-preserved coin, worth a grade of MS64 plus from NGC. It was sold by Stack's Bowers in August for $168,000. A modern coin now, and the only true era coin that is on this list, is this undated, although we do know that the coin was in fact minted in the year 2000, Sacagawea dollar and state quarter mule coin, where the reverse was that of a normal Sacagawea dollar struck on the correct planchet, but the obverse was that of a statehood quarter instead. Graded by PCGS as MS66, it was sold in January by Great Collections for $194,062. The 1892 S Morgan dollar had a relatively small mintage of a 1.2 million coins, and was fairly well struck overall, and honestly it's really not that hard to get hold of a copy today in a circulating grade, since most of these coins were apparently released directly into circulation. It is, however, the most difficult coin to locate in a gem or mint state grade, with the notable exception of the 1893 S, so making this MS64 Plus example a conditional rarity for the series, explaining its sale price of $180,000 in June by Heritage Auctions. Now, here we have an essentially flawless 1880 proof Morgan dollar coin, despite the 1880 being one of the best struck and most plentiful Morgan proofs. This coin still stands out as one of only a handful, about a half a dozen or so, proof 69 cameo or deep cameo Morgan dollars certified by PCGS. Not only for the 1880, mind you, but for the entire series as a whole. Its grade of proof 69 cameo secures its legacy, and in January it was sold for $204,000 by Heritage Auctions. This positively mouth-watering 1798 draped bust dollar coin is not only the finest certified example of the issue, but also comes with an unbeatable pedigree, with a provenance linking it to both the Norweb and Pogue collections. Graded by PCGS as MS65, this exemplary coin was sold at auction in February by Heritage for the amount of $204,000. Occasionally, you will find a 1794 or 1795 flowing hair silver dollar with a silver plug in its center. This is something that was done at the mint when the coin was originally struck. It is suspected that these coins may have been underweight, and as such, a plug of additional silver was then added to the center of the coin and then struck, in so bringing the coin up to the correct weight. This example was only discovered recently in Rhode Island and was graded by PCGS for the first time as AU58. In December, it was then sold by Great Collections for $247,500. The 1881 Carson City Morgan dollar had a small mintage of only 296,000 coins. Amazingly, during the GSA hoard release of the 1960s and 70s, an astonishing 147 of those coins entered the market for the first time since being minted. This incredible specimen stands as the sole finest known, even if it is by a mere technicality, as it is plus designated, in a grade of MS67 plus deep mirror proof-like from PCGS. It was sold at auction by Heritage during January for $228,000. The US Mint was officially established in 1792. Initially focusing on cents and dimes to enter circulation first. Then, in 1794, the first silver dollars started to arrive, the now venerated flowing hair silver dollar coin. Only 1,758 coins were minted in this first offering. Today, fewer than 150 of those coins remain surviving, with this one graded as VF30 by PCGS. It was sold at auction in February by Heritage for the sum of $234,000. And while on the topic, I suppose I would be remiss if I don't at least mention the special 230th anniversary gold flowing hair dollar, the first coin minted with the special 230 privy mark, that was also sold by Stack's Bowers in a special auction in December for the astounding price of $440,000, graded by PCGS as Proof 70 Deep Cameo. The Carson City Mint was officially closed for coining operations in 1885, and it would be another 4 years until the presses would once again start minting coins in 1889. And between October and December of that year, the Carson City Mint would issue 350,000 Morgan dollars, creating this series key issue as a result. This stunning coin was graded by PCGS as MS64 with a deep mirror proof-like finish. In November, Stack's Bowers sold this gem at auction for no less than $264,000. The 1895 Morgan dollar has puzzled collectors for more than a century. Officially, there were 12,000 coins minted for circulation, along with another 880 proof coins for the numismatic market. The only problem is that over 130 years since then, no one has ever seen a business strike 1895 dollar coin. Only the proof coins are known to exist, leaving an effective mintage of 880 proof coins for collectors, with the fate of the circulating coins a mystery. This is one of those examples, graded by PCGS as Proof 67 plus Deep Cameo. It was sold by Heritage in September for $324,000. While technically a pattern coin, the 1839 Gobrecht dollar with the starry reverse design, here struck in copper, may not exactly be what it initially seems, as this coin was indeed a restrike, minted probably late in 1869, under the direction of mint director Henry Lindemann. This is the only known example of the type. Graded by PCGS as Proof 64 red-brown, it was sold in May by Heritage for $360,000. The 1893 San Francisco Mint Morgan dollar is widely recognized as the key low mintage coin for the series, with a meager 100,000 coins. That is, of course, if you ignore the mysteriously missing mintage of the 1895 coin, which we looked at just a minute ago, most of all of which entered circulation at the time, leaving even precious fewer coins still in mint state grades to collect today. This example was graded by PCGS as MS63, and in January it was sold by Heritage for $444,000. The 1881 New Orleans Mint Morgan dollar coin has a recorded mintage of 5,708,000 coins, and no proof coins were reported as being minted at the branch mint facility during this year. And yet, this 1881 Morgan dollar is, without any doubt, a proof striking. Branch mint proofs in general are a bit of an enigma, but they are known to exist, and this is the only known example for this issue, at least the only certified example. There is what appears to be a different coin plated in Wayne Miller's reference, but the whereabouts of that particular coin, let's just say it's up for debate. Graded by PCGS as Proof 64, this rare coin was sold at auction by Stax Bowers in November for $660,000. Subscribe to WNN and feel free to watch the top 20 most expensive coins sold for 2024 right here. Next. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching, keep collecting, and have a fantastic day.